What's up, guys? Well, today we're going to be doing another full house cleaning to test vacuum performance. This time I thought I'd go ahead and feature my latest acquisition, this Aerus Lux Guardian Upright Vacuum. Essentially, this is the modern interpretation of the Electrolux Epic 3500 SR. What makes this a little bit different than the Epic is it's obviously, this is when Electrolux changed their name to Aerus, but this also has a much more powerful motor. It's got a HEPA media post filter, but yeah, what I would like to point out, what I did just to see if this improves performance, I put the Epic's kind of thin pre-motor filter in it for now, just as a temporary until I get its original filter washed out. But this filter is a little bit thin than the original filter this came with. I'm trying to see if this improves performance, because the other one's a little bit thicker. But what I am going to be running is a generic DVC HEPA bag. They actually make these. They're getting a little bit harder to find, honestly. Oh, you see that little click right here is this little safety switch. That's basically for if the bag door is opened, the vacuum won't turn on. So that switch has to be depressed in order for the vacuum to function. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and put this thing to full house cleaning. And so, let's get going. Alright, just to give you an analyze of carpet lines. This thing makes beautiful carpet lines. It grooms fantastic, which I would like to point out, it's all original W bristle style brush roll, which I have this same brush roll on my Epic, which is a replacement for it. Normally you would have just the older style V brush roll that stretches all the way across and doesn't have two sets of bristles on each side. But as you can see, it is a chevron pattern, so it funnels everything towards the center. The bristles are soft, but almost medium stiff. So it definitely grooms exceptionally well. Definitely would work well for pet hair. So Anyway, let's go ahead and continue on. everybody, the full house cleaning is all complete. I will say, using this, it feels just like I'm using the Epic, but you can obviously tell that the suction motor sounds a lot different and a little bit more high-pitched. Well, that's the motor upgrade that they did to this. It provides much more airflow and definitely more suction. But anyway, let's see what this thing picked up in those few runs. I know it is a little bit hard to see, and it probably didn't pick up much. Well, you could barely make it out up here. But this, I would like to point out, is not even half a week's worth of vacuuming, and I'm fairly impressed with this. This thing is definitely good at picking up pet hair. Even though this probably wasn't the best full house cleaning I've made. I felt like I should have waited a little bit more for doing a full house cleaning. That way I probably would have picked up more dirt, but this thing still does great. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this full house cleaning on the Aerus Lux Guardian Upright. Be sure and stay tuned, and don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Alright, I know those half-week results were kind of pathetic, so let's see what a full week has done as far as performance is concerned. And I put the original filter back in just to see how the performance differs, but wow, look at that. Picked up quite a bit, but it's probably because off camera I did vacuum the downstairs rug that I usually feature in my daily vacuuming videos. So that's probably why it picked up that much, but it's quite an improvement over just half a week. So I definitely say performance is definitely way up compared to its predecessor, the Epic 3500 SR. But an awesome vacuum, I definitely will say. If any of you can find one of these for a reasonable price, I say go for it. Definitely has more powerful suction than its old predecessors. Yeah, the older ones definitely may have been built a little bit better because quality was much better back then compared to today, but performance-wise, this thing is way better. So I hope you've enjoyed this full house cleaning on the Aerus Lux Guardian. Be sure and stay tuned, and don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.